Hey guys, I don't know if I'm ready for this video or not, but I'll give you an update of what's been going on with the Priestess and Loogie Man and all that. So I wrote it all down last week. And here we go. All right. This is all in the spirit world. This is the astral world, my life in it. Because half my life is in the physical and the other half is spiritual. Ran into some problems 12 years ago, and I'm stuck there. I perceive all of it. Anyway, if you don't know anything about it, go to my first video and you'll get it. All right, so where we left off, continuation. So, well, maybe I didn't. I don't know. Anyway, I found out through talking, I ended up going to the Regent Priest. Now, the Regent Priest, if you look up, Google the word Regent, Google Regent Priest, and it'll say, what will it say? Governor over. Hold on 1 second. I got it. I saved it here. You cannot minimize Zoom when you are recording. Okay, fuck. I got it here. Just give me 1 second, guys. What it says, Regent Priest. Because I always thought, a priest is a priest is a priest. What do I know, right? So I'm asking. I Googled Regent Priest because these guys call themselves Regent Priest. Let me see. Okay. What does regent mean? Regent. Because there is no specifications for regent priest if you Google it. Well, at least when I did it. So it says, a person who governs a kingdom in the minority, absence or disability of sovereign. 2, a person who rules or reigns, governor. A person who governs a kingdom in the minority. And I'm staying with the Regent Priest. Now these guys ripped my torso off and took away all the sexual to see if the priestess would still be addicted. And she was. Didn't hurt, but it was fascinating. It was a goddamn surprise. It's in one of my last videos. So I used to go to the priests, just the priests. But now I'm going to the Regent Priest, and I Google it, Regent Priest, and that's what it says. So the kingdom, Christ's kingdom, Saint Lucian is part of that kingdom. Regent Priests, and these fucking guys, these guys are heavy, man. They're heavy. They know shit you don't know. I don't know. They're heavy. They are heavy. And they don't tell nobody nothing. They just do the good thing. They do the righteous thing, man. And that's it. And that's where I'm at. And I'm like, fuck. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not against Jesus Christ. But individual Jesus Christ tend to take advantage of the people they're taking care of. I've had many beautiful Jesus Christ. I didn't want them to leave. I wanted them to stay with me for the rest of my life, but they couldn't. They didn't. They won't. I don't fucking know why. That's just the way it is. Every month I get a new Jesus Christ. 17 of them are in jail now because they think they can violate me and it'll be okay. And what's a skinwalker gonna do? Me. People in the flesh. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You got nothing. I'm Jesus Christ. You got nothing. Well, been there, done that with Jesus Christ before I was born, so I know all the fucking rules and all the bullshit. Well, most of them to keep me alive. Stay on the fence, tell the truth, and you're golden. It ain't that fucking hard. And man, he wings some goddamn psyops shit you never dreamed up. And I'm gonna try to stop swearing, so I'll calm down a little bit, all right? But when I get going, it's just, I can't help it. So, I go live with the Regent Priest, and when I'm with the Regent Priest, I'm talking to Tina, another spirit. Everybody, this is all in the spirit world, okay? Otherwise, I tell you it's in the physical. So I go talk to Tina in St. Lucian. And I'm talking to her. She tells me, you'll get your seeds back. I'm like, what? They took my seeds? Yeah, he took my seeds. Jesus Christ took my seeds. Now, seeds, spark of life. Spark of life. They're in your heart. When you glow, when you feel the glow, when you feel the sparkle, that's your seeds. When you get tingles, that's your seeds, okay? More or less. Sometimes that happens. I got 14 of them. Loogie Man, my arch enemy, he's got 16, or he had 16. I don't know. It's been a year with him. They took my seeds and they left me 2. So I want my seeds back. And I've been pounding them. Upon waking this morning, Priestess still enters my head and talks. She don't talk out here. She don't talk. Okay, 90%, 99% of all the communication I get with spirits is in my brain through links and energy. Outside myself. That's the way it is in St. Lucian. That's the way it is for me. I can't help it. That's the way it is. It's outside my brain. Out here talking. But they're all linked up through Christ and all the other people I've been connected to. They're all links into your brain and you can hear them talking. You cut the links and you can't hear them talking. Okay? Well, you can, but it never actually goes away. Once you're there, once your soul breaches your head, you're fucked. You gotta know how to handle it. Well, I know how to handle it, more or less. Watch all my videos. So Jesus Christ, he's trying to blackmail me again. And this is what he says. He goes, in order for you, because you abuse people, I'm going, no, self-defense. See, he's like Hillary Clinton, okay? He uses his lingo, and I'm using the truth. So he goes, because you're abusing people, I go, defending myself, whatever. You are going to be kicked out of St. Lucian. You're telling me this? After you just told me. Do you know where I'm going? After you just told me I'm abusive when it's self-defense. You're telling me I'm going to be kicked out of St. Lucian. I've done more for this goddamn city than you have. So shut up. That I know. Maybe not, but probably. All right, so he goes, I'm getting you, in order for you to live in St. Lucian, I'm giving you a sponsor family. I go, I thought about it. Great, a family watching over me. And I go, a sponsor family? He goes, yes, a sponsor family. I'm like, No, 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 no. So it's a dad, his wife, and a kid. Kid's normal, just a kid. I got nothing against. But I talked to the dad. I talked to the lady of my sponsor family. I said, "Look, do you like your life the way it is?" Yeah, we take in, we sponsor people all the time. I go, "Well, you're not gonna. Your life is gonna be degraded." And you're gonna go nuts, and you're gonna kick me out of your sponsorship family. I go, you do not want me in your sponsorship family. I don't think you know what you're getting into. Oh, we know we've had some pretty bad people. Blah blah blah. I said, okay. I said, guess what? It ain't gonna happen anyway. I'm not taking a sponsorship family. I go, I got my own goddamn family. I got so many families here, you don't even believe. So I don't need your sponsorship family. Now the reason, and my intuition kicked in. I go, the reason, and I'm with the Regent Priest. He's watching. This is all he's doing. He's just watching right now. I go, the only reason you want Christ got you to sponsor me is either one, you're in cahoots with him, and or you're part of his little system, or he blackmailed you, and you got to do what he says now. I go, which is it? I go, it's all right. You don't have to fucking tell me, dude. You don't have to tell me. It's all good. Keep your shit to yourself. But that's why you're not sponsoring me. And I told Christ, no, you're not sponsoring me. Well, you're going to have to go live in illusion, or we're sending you to St. Jude. And I go, well, you got to do what you got to do, but I ain't going to no sponsorship family. And I knew he's just calling my bluff. I'm like, do what you got to do. Where's my fucking seeds? Sorry, I mean, swear. Where's my seeds? What? You took my seeds and you didn't tell me? Yep. So, there you go. And so that was that. And that lasted about 2 days. And it passed. And the priest, the Regent Priest, he's watching. I got also a teacher. I don't know what his status is. They just call him the teacher. He teaches you things. And he's watching what's going on. He got proof, verifiable proof, that the loogie man does what he does to me with his loogies. I tell you, but you probably already know. And what the priestess is doing, he witnessed both of it. He investigated it, and he knows. The Regent Priest is now doing this, and I'm staying at the Regent Priest. Now, the Regent Priest is in St. Lucian, but he's in the illusion of St. Lucian, which is floating in the sky. All right, so it's a totally different thing. I sleep at the Regent Priest's. It looks like a castle, man. It, that's where he lives. Him and the other Regent Priests. They all live in there and meditate and do their things, whatever they do. All I know is I got a special room. They got a big room where like people that need help, need to sleep, they go there and they sleep. You know, like where people go to sleep. Street people, I guess. I don't know. So I was in there, then they took me into a special room all by myself. And I got kind of scared about that. I don't like that shit. But my kids were watching, Tina's watching, other people are watching. So I was on the fence back then with the Regent Priest. Because I don't know, priests? What do you hear about priests? In the illusion here on Earth, in reality. Come on, young man, come into my little monastery here and forget about it, man. I ain't fucking going in there. So that's what I'm thinking, but I really got no choice because what's out there waiting for me when I go to sleep is a lot worse than what's going to be in here, and I can defend myself either way. But I'd rather just stay in here because he is watching what's going on between me, Christ, and Priestess. Now, Priestess is a priestess in the woman world of things. No, Priestess. I was staying at her house in St. Lucian. because the loogie man was attacking me and he had buddies who were attacking me. I was staying at her house so I wouldn't get attacked. That's all. She knows me from a past life 200 years ago or more. I was Daniel Boone. Bad guys were going to families and killing them and taking their shit, taking their looting their stuff. Well, I followed them to her house. She started screaming. I kicked in the door and shot the guy in the face. I saved her life. That's why we're buddies. And we're buddies. We're great fucking buddies, man. Me and her, me and the priestess, we're buds. And that's the way it was until I stayed at her house. I think what led to it was this. Christine got mad at me and left. I needed a girlfriend real quick or I'd be inundated with bullshit on the streets. So, and there's a whole reason for that. All right. If you're in St. Lucian and you ain't got a girlfriend, or you're not married, or you're a fucking boyfriend, you ain't got one of those partner to be with, you ain't gonna be able to live. And that's the way it is. Now, I'm staying at her house. 2 months ago, Loogie Man, we had to convince Loogie Man to leave me the fuck alone because he was obsessed with me and wanted to be in a relationship with me. This has been going on since spring. All right, around Christmas time was when I got this Loogie Man fucking guy, and he was a Jesus Christ. He went to court, lost. We convicted him. He got 100 years in the illusion, not insane illusion, the astral plane illusion, the nothing. They took him from the astral plane and put him into zero. Zero is a place where you balance out. So, I needed a girlfriend to convince the Loogie Man to fucking leave me alone. That was the plan. I'm staying at her house, pretending to be her fucking boyfriend, which is nothing. It's just in word. She agreed to it with the Christ that was taking care of me. Tina was there and the kids were there every fucking night. And I'd go to sleep on the couch and they'd be fucking playing cards, watching TV, having a good time, doing fun things. And she wasn't even there half the time. She was over with her friends, the Priestess. So, somewhere along the line, she ended up manipulating me and sleeping with me sexually. Well, that just blew her fucking mind. Innocence, sex, and everything. My innocence is huge. All right? I need my ego to defend it. She comes in, has sex with me, and I'm thinking in my mind, it's a girl I've been with here on Earth. I find out it's her because she's in my head now, and she thinks I love her. She's lying, manipulating me, and everything just to sleep with me. Now she's obsessed. Have you ever had someone obsessed over you? Really obsessed? It don't usually end up too good for that person. Here in the physical, they end up going to jail or being shot in the face or beat up in a bar. That's what happens. And it happens just like that in the spirit world over sex and love and addictions. So, she is obsessed with me. And she's going to live in my fuck. She found a way to get into my head. Literally, it's like a walnut talking to you. She can go into your subconscious, which she did, and open up a porthole. I'd be with the Regent Priest sleeping in their bed. Well, I ain't even sleeping. I'm just sitting there. and a porthole opens up in my head. I look into the porthole and I see her apartment and her sitting there talking to me with her fucking friends or whoever, her dogs and her cats and everything. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I could reach through the porthole as she's talking to me, like you're looking at me now, punch her right in the face. And I did, but I didn't punch her. I used a shotgun. But now get it. You gotta understand. Guns and shit and can fuck you up, but it don't kill you ever. It can fuck you up. It fucks me up because I'm in a physical. It can breach me and I'm dead. Just like that. It happens all the fucking time here on Earth to people. But you don't know what to call it. He just died mysteriously. We don't know what happened. All the fucking time. It ain't happening to me as far as I'm concerned. It already happened to me once a porthole opened up outside myself. The fist came through. I'm awake laying in bed and fucking punched me. I got a scar through my thing here. I got a scar here. Got scars along with glasses. I wasn't wearing my glasses in the dream. Oh, in reality, I was laying in bed sleeping. I took my glasses off. But when he punched me, I had the outline of glasses and blood all over the fucking place. That's called a breach. Any fucking moment, Priestess can breach the porthole, have a little fit, whatever her problem is, and accidentally or deliberately breach my brain. The brain leaking out my fucking nose and I'm dead. Just like that. Anytime. I wasn't going to have it. So, the only way I could deal with it, and I told Christ, we got a Christ to deal with it. He decided watching me have sex is much better. Whatever the fuck. And it says, no, do that. From my last life review. No sex for Richard, because it just leads to problems. And here we are. All right. So, the family went away. Nope, that ain't gonna happen. I'm staying with the Regent Priest. I decide the Regent Priest is the way to go. Unless he's bad too. I've had dreams where I see spiders walking around talking to me. I had one the other day where I was in a canyon, a small canyon. I don't even understand this. I was in a canyon. In the middle of a canyon. Rock. And there was a spider crawling along the wall of the canyon. And that was Christ. So I'm stuck in between the middle of being with Christ and being with the priests. Now they like each other, but they don't. Okay. It's sort of like hockey. You got a teams, they're all friends when they're not playing hockey, but when you're playing hockey, oh yeah. So that's the way it is. And that's what the dream was about. I'm seeing the spider craze. Now he's not a real bad spider craze, but he follows his own rules, not Christ's rules. So I have nothing against Jesus Christ, but you gotta understand, there's a couple million of them, if not more. A billion Jesus Christ. Anybody can be a Jesus Christ. You just gotta pass the tests. And then you're a Jesus Christ. And then you can revert back to your old fucking sicko ways. Alright? That's how it works. Shit you never could do before, you can do it now because you're a Christ. You can blackmail the people on Earth, like me, or try to. I don't fucking play that because I know the deal. I know the fucking way. You're Christ, follow the fucking rules, follow the fucking morals. You don't get to rape. Okay, now. So, the priest watches me inside, and he can see everything. The Regent Priest can see everything. spiritually. You don't have to phase shift. You don't have to shift higher or lower in spirit to see what's going on in me. Anything happens, he just, there it is, and he sees it. Plus, I help him out if I see something. So you don't have to do much. And then he documents it. And he just, that's what he's done. That's what he's done all week. And he documented everything that happened to me. So, okay, that one, yeah. So they're blackmail me. Investigators claim on. Yeah, we had a couple investigators come down. They were watching me and what I was claiming she was doing to me. And the investigators were watching her. And Jesus Christ is taking care of her. But she's still in my head. I got no seeds now. I got 2 seeds. That's all I got. It's 2 seeds. They left me 2. So they took 12 seeds and they're holding them. They're holding me hostage. And so one investigator is watching me, what goes on inside my head, with the Regent Priest and the teacher. Well, the teacher's done his job. He's got all the report made up and everything. Now, I got the investigator watching me, and I got an investigator watching her, and they're going to take their information and do their thing. And I just sit, chant, truth revealed, because I got nothing to hide. So, Christ blackmailing me. Every time I ask for my seeds, Christ is blackmailing me. As I was talking to Christ, I hooked up to him, and I could see another guy who had my seeds. And he had them in an electric jar full of, so it's a jar with little lights on it. And there's a fluid inside, and the seeds are in there. And you can barely see them, but they're in there. So they kept making up excuses why I can't have my seeds back. One was the solution was contaminated. We have to do it over again, put a new solution in there. Another one was, well, I forgot what the excuses were. But the last I heard, as of not yesterday, the day before, Christ said, you'll get them back around Christmas. And I'm like, I'm getting them back at Christmas? So you're holding them high? You're holding me hostage for my own fucking seeds? They're my seeds. And you're holding me hostage. You're putting a gun on my head. So he wanted to use the Christmas as the giving. Well, I'll give you your seeds back. Well, you fucking stole it, bitch. You stole my fucking seeds and now you're giving them back like you're the big prophet? Well, you are, but you're playing the wrong game here, pal. This guy is all about manipulation and psyops and fucking misinformation and twisting things around. That's what he does, man. He's a fucking artist at it. And I just sit here on the fence going, no, dude, you illegally took my fucking seeds. And I want them back. Now, yesterday. I didn't know for a week. When I put the Jesus Christ on the moon, not Priestess and Loogie Man, when I put the Jesus Christ soul on the moon, I had 2 seeds. Now Christ thinks it's my seeds that are evil or bad or not working with Richard's brain. No, man. No. So you don't need some 14 fucking seeds to put someone on the moon. You need the knowledge. The knowledge comes from the seeds. And it's like that everywhere. That happened a long time ago. Not a long time ago, 3 weeks, 4 weeks ago, a month ago, when I put Loogie Man, Priestess, and the Christ on the moon. Then we hired the Christ to come fucking help get her out of my head, and now he's playing me. So a week later, I get my seeds back at Christmas. I'm like, hell no. So I laid down and went to bed last night at 3 o'clock in the morning. I woke up and she was in my head. I'm totally blacked out. I can't see nothing, only her. So I said, fuck it. I could hear the priest and I was talking to him. He was watching me. I said, I'm going up. I can't stand it. I got to get out of here. I can't do anything because I got so many blockages. They're blocking me and everything's messed up. So I just started rising up. I went way up past 13. Christ rules and Saint Lucian. And it's mostly Christ stuff till you get to 13. Now there's Christ in the light, but it's a different kind of thing. Past 13, you go into the light, and now you're in the light. So you go up in the light. So I'm going up in the light. And that's where I used to live before I was born here. Fuck. So I go, I guess I'm just so tired of repeating this. Anyway, so I go up in the light, and I don't even know where I'm going because I can't see. Now I can hear all the voices down below me talking, so I know I'm rising up. And all of a sudden I stop and this lady's talking to my innocence. Blah, 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 blah. And I go, oh, fuck, here we go. Another one. Turns out she deals with seeds. My innocence goes, yeah, my seeds were stolen from Christ. Christ stole my seeds and now he's blackmailing me. I'm like, what the fuck is he talking? I'm like, dude, be careful what you're saying. She goes, oh, don't worry, I'll get your seeds back. So she knows. The girl up there in the light, she knows everything that goes on down here. So she had a chat with my innocence. Boom! She goes down there for 10 minutes. I heard you got Richard's seeds. Well, yeah, blah, 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 blah. I'm Jesus Christ and blah, 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 blah. I'm Christ this and Christ that. Where's the seeds? Can I have them now, please? Thank you. She just takes the seeds, comes back up, and puts them in me. Doink. just like that. Doink. And puts them in me. I'm a whole, and your whole body just goes whoosh, and you're like, man, oh my God. I lived 2 weeks without my seeds, maybe 3. To have them back that fast, holy fuck. 12 of them all at once. And I'm like, Superman is back, man. So then, there's something very important here I learned. Tina was talking with the lady who gave me the seeds. And Tina was learning what the seeds do and what they don't do, what they are and what they represent and everything. I don't know all the words that were spoken. I don't want to say them here, but she goes, the seeds are the oasis. You gotta learn the oasis, or you gotta be in the oasis. So imagine the oasis. Imagine the oasis as like the oasis. That's what she called it. I gotta learn more. So I gotta learn more. Get it in my head ready. This was really a big night last night. And she told me this oasis stuff. So anyway, I got my seeds back. I came back down. I was staying with the Regent Priest. I go right back to the Regent Priest. And I never did sleep last night. I just laid in bed for fucking 6 hours doing this shit. Off and on out of consciousness. Check this out. We all had a big conference. Priestess, me, Regent Priest. So it was Priestess, Christ, me, Regent Priest. I go, we're talking about court proceedings and who's charging who. And I go, I'm charging the priestess because I go, she's still in my fucking head. She's still in my head. She still can do whatever she wants to me. And no one's taking action. I go, that's going to end. I don't care. So I can't do violence against her. So what I do is I reach through the porthole and I dump maple syrup all over her and then open some pillows, dump all the feathers on top of her, or molasses. I did that. I took molasses and put it in a squeeze bottle and I just squeeze. I can't use a gun anymore. I can't use violence, so I took molasses, squirted it all over her, and took handfuls of feathers from a pillow and went poof, right in her face. So she's covered in pillow feathers and molasses. Now, I don't know. It takes a long fucking time to get that shit out of you. And she's got it all over. And I did that. I do that every day because I don't have a gun. Stuff like that. Molasses, maple syrup, honey, fucking all of it. Yeah, I can't use a gun anymore. So that's what I do. And she don't go away. She just comes back for more all the fucking time. This is through the porthole in my head. Okay, a fucking porthole in my head. There's not supposed to be portholes in your fucking head. Okay, you can make a porthole outside yourself with your seeds, and you know how, but you don't fucking do it in my head. I don't do it in my head. I don't even know how to fucking make a porthole. I don't even know how. Regent Priest do. Priestess does. She just pops them in my fucking head. Fuck. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. I mean, I'll learn real quick if I have to make a porthole. I don't even do it. I can see you on the other side of town. I just put my arm out, and my arm is right next to your fucking head, and that's that fast. You're off to the hospital. If that's a porthole, hey, I don't know. Fuck. There's no swirly energy. It's just my hand appears out of nowhere beside you. Pow! That quick, that easy. I've done it to fucking Loogie Man 100 times. That's how I defend myself, or I get into combat with him in the illusion. And he loses. Anyway, that's what goes on. This is the spirit world, guys. When you learn your skills, this is what you can do. But you don't want to do it because it's not good. It's just abuse. Unless it's in self-defense. That's a whole goddamn thing. Now, respect. Remember, respect your enemy, respect the person in the fight, respect. What it is when you're fighting somebody. I was fighting Loogie Man once with Christ. Christ put me and Loogie Man in the ring in a fucking cloud. Yeah, a white cloud. And we're standing off. And Christ said, now fucking dude, now fight. And it's the same thing your parents do. Well, my parents did. You want to fight? And fucking hammer it out. Let's go. Either we hammered it out talking on a table, or they put us in the fucking ring on the patio. Said beat the fucking shit out of each other. I'm tired of this shit. That's what your parents do. No, we had a couple of those, but and nevertheless, Christ did that. Christ does it all the time. He'll set up a fight. And that's how you deal with the fucking issue. And this is Super Christ. This is one of the Super Christs up there that did this. So me and him were hammering it out, beating the shit out of each other. I brought him down. I punched him fucking right down to the ground. He's out cold. Not out cold, but he's down. I hurt him good. And then I let him go. And Christ goes, he respects his enemy. I'm like, that's what respecting your enemy is? And he goes, well, yeah. And I'm like, fuck. And he goes, you could have kept on beating him, and he couldn't have done nothing. He couldn't have done anything to defend himself, but you stopped at that point. And that is what respect your enemy is all about. When he's down, you stop. And that's that. Now, then, a little while later last night, after we decided who's going to be charged and what, Regent Priest is charging Jesus Christ. Fuck, whatever. Regent Priest is pressing charges against Jesus Christ. I'm pressing charges against Priestess. And that's a hard one because she was my buddy 2 weeks ago or a month ago. My buddy, man. So, but I gotta press charges. She won't fucking leave. She won't leave. She's obsessed with me. She slept with me when I was staying at her house. I didn't even fucking know it. Now, unconditional love from your innocence, they take it. Whoever takes it and sleeps with you. You and your ego don't even fucking know what's going on. Your soul, your innocence don't even know what's going on because it's a one-way thing. You understand? It's hard to explain, guys. If they want you involved, if they want to be with you in spirit and touch you and kiss you and hug you and fuck you, they will put, they do it when you're dreaming because they know you can't see. So you're dreaming of your girlfriend here on Earth. And it's just a fucking dream. And you wake up and like, holy shit. Wow, what a fucking dream. But it was a fucking dead person, a bum, a loser, or the priestess, or anybody else who's fucking dead. They know how to fucking manipulate you. And that's what they do. And they don't even have to. She slept with me, got obsessed. She's an alcoholic to begin with, and she smokes. I smoke. I'm not an alcoholic. But bonus, and I make free cigarettes. That was one of her excuses she used in order to be with me. You teach me how to make cigarettes. Then it came down to sex. Then I need a home. Rich, I need a home. I need a home. What that means is my head in me sharing my body. I'm like, no, you don't need a home. Get your own fucking home. Be born in a body by yourself and come down to earth and live. Have a good time, right? Come on, man. That's what she tells me every fucking day for a week. I need a home. I love you. I need a home. I need a home. I'm like all about that. I'm like, yeah, good. Get yourself a home, but it ain't me. You came to me in false fucking pretenses. You took advantage of me. You knew it, and you knew how to do it. And I go, don't fucking play with me, girl, because I fucking know you inside out. And I know I had 12 Jesus in prison who did the same fucking thing to me. You're just number 17. You're number 18. I go, it's the same fucking thing. I don't need. I think I seen her once. Her soul face. Ugh. Once. What am I supposed? What do you do with that? You're looking through a magazine. Yeah, she's pretty cute. Yeah, that's what it's like. Visually, I'm supposed to base the rest of my fucking existence and my future and who's in my fucking head on a 2-second thing? 2-second visual? No, man. Christ tried to give me a contract last night. Sign this contract that you are not going to do this and you're not going to do that. We'll drop the charges if you sign this contract. And the contract said, no more guns, no more weapons, no more this. Shit, I couldn't even understand. I'm like, dude, I can't fucking hear you. And I ain't signing no contracts, ever. I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. Why should I sign a contract? Let's go to fucking court. I don't care. That pissed him right off when I told him to take his paper and stick it. Fuck, that made him mad. Then, with all that, somebody called the news, and we were going to file charges, and the court date's coming up, and all this stuff, and the news shows up, so there's news people for the news. Grace is going to court, and Richard's being in charge, and we're both accusing each other, and it's going to be a good one. It's like a big thing when people go to court, I guess, in St. Lucian. It's like the whole community watches. Well, I have 17 of them, so people know what the hell I'm all about, which creates more fucking problems for me. Both ways. I have people hounding me all the time, and I gotta have Christ I have to be in Christ's cradle to protect me from them. So no matter what, I'm fucked. And I don't want to be in Christ's cradle. I want to see, not when you're in his cradle, you don't see nothing. You don't see nothing. He can do whatever he wants to you. I don't like that fact. I don't like the fact that I'm sweating my ass off all fucking day from his compassion and love. I can't see nothing. I can't do nothing. I'm floating around fucking illusion of Christ, and it drives me fucking nuts. I got shit to do, man. Not lay here like a fucking floppy fucking rag doll. Fuck. Sweating. It's not that I don't fucking love Christ. I do. Christ consciousness. I'm 100%. But the guys that represent Christ, forget about it. If they're good, right on. But if they're bad, oh, fuck, I'm gonna fucking kill you and do whatever I can to take care of it. Which is what I'm doing. And it's the Regent Priest that's doing it to Christ, taking him to court and charging him for what he's doing to me. I'm charging a priestess, and we got it all down. The news came, and now it's a big goddamn thing. So I'm going to tell you what comes of it. I don't know yet, but I got all my seeds back. Man, is there a difference? Is there a difference? And all this Christ is about is putting a gun to your head and blackmailing you. Do as I say and shut the fuck up. Well, no, bitch, I ain't. I'm a fucking, Are you Jesus Christ or Pol Pot? Come on. Give me a fucking break. And it's not a real gun he's putting in my head. It's blackmailing you. He's blackmailing you. No. I didn't do nothing wrong. Defended myself. I defended myself against Jesus Christ. 17 of them. The same goddamn bullshit you're spewing now is what I fucking faced before. And I didn't do nothing wrong. I shot him once and I missed. That was the end of it. He went all out on me. How dare you disrespect me? Well, maybe the fucking rape had something to do with it. Whatever I say is shit. He don't even acknowledge it. Fuck. Drives me nuts. Anyway, guys, you have yourselves a Merry Christmas because mine's coming to a head in court. Unbelievable. I'll tell you what happens when it happens. Just wanted to update you. I got my seeds back. And court's coming, and that's the way it's going to be. Probably put that. I don't know. I hope not. And hopefully, I think the Regent Priest has made a statement that to me saying they are moving Loogie Man away from me in the illusion. So whatever that means, where they put him, I don't even give a shit. Just get him the hell away from me. And yeah, the loogies are still coming. Right up my fucking ass. Unbelievable. And the priest watches me remove him. He saw it coming in. He saw it going out. I can't even believe I said that to the public. But it's the truth. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you about it. This is what goes on in Christ's control, well, more or less, Christ's kingdom. Oh, yeah. All the times are changing. They don't like me fucking pressing buttons. So you know what? Fuck you. I don't care. You're not fucking raping me and walking away with blackmail. Fuck you, man. I'll fuck you up. Not you, anybody. Anybody. I don't care. Christ too. There's good Christ and spider Christ. And a spider Christ is a person who takes advantage of his shit, of his position. Like one of those sexual predators called Epstein Island. Yeah, Mr. Epstein, yeah, whatever. And the other one, Weinberger or whatever he's called. I don't know. I just woke up. I'm not even done my first coffee, so I hope I got. I hope I got. Hope you understand what the hell I'm talking about. If you're watching my videos, you do. Okay, later, guys. Leave meeting and the meeting for all. Cancel. Later, guys.